The battle between Ultra Instinct Goku versus his son Gohan Beast, both of these boys in their final forms, and this fight is continuing in Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 103. This is an incredibly hype fight. Fans are actually super interested into seeing who's gonna win, and well, we found out in these spoilers. So, major spoiler warning for all you guys. For the winner of this fight, it appears that it is Gohan. I think Goku may just like stop the fight and let Gohan fight some other people, say, you know, I've seen enough, Gohan, how about you go and fight Broly? And he is going to fight Broly. So in this chapter, we're getting Broly versus Gohan Beast, and it turns out that Broly finally turns back into a Super Saiyan. But first, let's talk about the fact that Goku seems to have some new power. That's right, it appears that Goku has achieved some level of Ultra Instinct. He has evolved it in some way. He's gained something. He just straight up tilts his head back, gives us this crazy stare, and then disappears right behind Gohan and nails him in the back with a kick. Now, is this just pure speed? Is this instantaneous movement? I don't really get the feeling it is because everybody was very surprised. I think that this means that Goku has tapped into some new power in Ultra Instinct that we don't quite know yet. We should probably find out in the chapter. And he basically just bodies Gohan. Like, once he flicks on this switch, whatever it is, he teleports behind Gohan, kicks him, and then is following up with pummeling, and it looks like Gohan was getting pretty beat up, but then Gohan gets a crazy look in his own eye, and it appears that he nails Goku in the stomach so hard that it takes him out of Ultra Instinct. I don't have the full chapter summary, and this is not the full spoilers, but this is what I've heard so far. We'll get the full chapter in just a couple days. Now, in this fight with Broly, it appears that Broly is fighting Beast Gohan in his base form. He's getting pretty decimated, but something is going to send him over the edge, and he's finally going to transform into Super Saiyan, which completely shocks Gohan and everyone else. And this is really great because we want to know, even though Super Saiyan is as a form that's way below Gohan Beast and Ultra Instinct, Broly's power is so tremendous that his Super Saiyan form could potentially fight against Gohan Beast here. And we know that Broly is training to learn how to control his emotions, because if he goes Super Saiyan like this, he loses all control. But in this fight, he taps into it, and we get to see here Super Saiyan Broly. You get to see his pupils, so he's kind of like that in-between form, like he's Super Saiyan, but he has control, and it looks like he's gonna duke it out here with Gohan for a bit, but per the spoilers, this fight gets stopped by Goku, and then Vegeta steps in to fight Gohan Beast, and that also gets stopped. Meanwhile, Broly fights Goten and Trunks, and holy crap, boys, we are getting like a full 45-page chapter of all-out Saiyan war. Wow, like this is crazy cool. This is exactly what we were hoping for, because this is giving us the benchmarks of power to see who is actually on top. If Goku lost to a single punch from Gohan, but he was able to hit him, this is probably what we figured. Goku is slightly below Gohan. I'm not sure how the fight between Broly and Gohan stops, but we could also safely assume that Gohan is stronger than Broly as well, and I'm sure Broly will stomp Goten and Trunks. And it appears that Gohan Beast is stronger than Vegeta as well. Pretty much what we thought. I guess the real question is Broly in his Super Saiyan form stronger than Goku or Vegeta or Piccolo? They're probably all around the same level. Now, apparently in this chapter, Goku wants to battle Piccolo as well, which would give us the ultimate cream. I mean, getting all the fights here that we need to know and need to see, but Piccolo said no because he had to go pick up Pan from school, and apparently Goku forgot who his granddaughter is. So I don't know what to say about that. You gotta remember that Goku hasn't seen Pan in a while, so I guess since she was a baby, so he didn't recognize her, but yeah, Goku forgot about his granddaughter. So we still don't know who is the big bad villain of this arc, and that means to me either they're going to drop some crazy story out of nowhere or it's going to be Black Frieza. I feel like it has to be Black Frieza though, and that's kind of why they're showing us right now who truly is the strongest out of all the Saiyans. You know, everybody's pretty close on power with the exception of Gohan, seemingly on top. Goku seems very close behind, and assumably so is Vegeta and Piccolo, and the only person that can really fight against Gohan at the moment is Black Frieza, and potentially Broly as well if he can manage and control his rage. I thought it was really awesome that Gohan fought against Broly because he really is the perfect person to teach Broly how to control his rage, which Broly was so worried about, and this is something that Gohan has been living with his whole life, and he's practiced a lot and he's finally gained control over, and so there's a huge hope in my heart that Gohan will teach Broly the rage form, although I have a feeling that that's probably going to be Gohan specific, and perhaps Broly will get a new form of his own. Definitely not Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego. I don't think it will be some sort of legendary Super Saiyan transformation, even above his legendary Super Saiyan form, hopefully something super cool, and hopefully he uses that to fight and beat Black Frieza. That would be a great direction for this arc, bring everybody all up in power so we can kind of set the ladder once again by having them all fight each other and duke it out. To be honest, I don't know what kind of villain they could bring other than Black Frieza. We already had someone wish to be the strongest. We had a million-year-old sorcerer demon guy. I think that if it's not Black Frieza, they're gonna have to travel to some new universe, or perhaps we'll get a Tournament of Power too, which would also be very cool. As far as this new power-up that Goku has, I'm guessing it has to be some sort of evolution of Ultra Instinct, unless when we get the full context of the chapter, he's basically just turning on his full power. Maybe he was only using 50%, and then he's like, all right, Gohan, full speed, bam, hits Gohan in the back. I'm very curious to see how Gohan Beast like fares with Ultra Instinct, which is technically never supposed to get hit, but as we saw from the panel, Gohan smashed Goku in the stomach so hard that it appears it took him out of Ultra Instinct, and I'm kind of curious as to how that's even possible. If Goku's not supposed to get hit, is Gohan just too fast that even Goku's body can't react to it? Will we get some explanation like that, which basically tells us that Gohan isn't just slightly stronger than Goku, he's way, way stronger than Goku. And that's definitely a huge possibility, but we're gonna have to get the full context to really know what's going on with Goku. But I am excited because he has to transform past Ultra Instinct or evolve it or mutate it somehow in this arc, especially with the fact that Black Frieza one-shot him. He's got a long way to go, and I'm excited that they're finally showing us a tidbit of maybe what it could be. When this chapter comes out, or when we get some more spoilers, I will obviously make a video on it, so please leave your comments down below on what you thought about these fights. Are you excited? Do you like this direction? Because personally, I do, but I want to hear from you guys, and also if you wouldn't mind leaving a thumbs up on the video to help me with the algorithm. I'm Mastar, and I'll see you in just a few days for the next round of spoilers.